How are you?
Good. How are you?
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
I woke up 2 nights ago in the middle of the night at 4 a.m.
Yes.
And I could feel there was a presence in the room with me. And I got a little scared. And so I went to the window and I opened the window.
Yes.
And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to bed.
Okay.
So I hurried to my bed and I got in. And then I heard very clearly in my head, get up, look out the window.
Yes.
So I went up and I went back to the window and I was watching the window and nothing really happened for like 15 minutes. And then I said, okay. Although I did get calmer and calmer as I looked out the window. And then I thought maybe I would see some sort of UFO. But I was like, if you're gonna show up, can you show up now because I'm tired and I need to go to bed. and then I went to bed. And my question is, who was in the room with me and why did I need to be awake at that time?
You decided for yourself that it would be fun to wake up. You understand? So, you all, when you are having encounters with us, because yes, you were having an encounter, have a choice to what degree you choose to remember interaction. Mm-hmm. Now, have you not yourself invited us to connect with you only a little bit before that particular night as you were hiking in nature?
Yes.
So, don't be surprised when we show up. Now, you left out a little bit in your sharing. Mm-hmm. How did you feel the first time you woke up?
Oh, you're right. I was super disoriented, which doesn't happen to me very often. I knew where I was, but I didn't know any of the directions in the room.
So, you chose, subconsciously, and you made it conscious to yourself, to wake up in that particular moment as, you could say, the physical disoriented sensation, as if you're maybe even on a boat or a ship, something moving, yes? Mm-hmm. You were sensing that entirely because you wanted to give yourself a very active imprint of that moment that would be out of the ordinary. Mm-hmm. You don't usually wake up feeling that way, do you?
Mm-hmm. No.
So, you gave yourself a hint as to where you just were, in a sense. In this case, you chose the metaphor of a ship. Mm-hmm. And so you felt as if you woke up on a boat in the water. Now that gives you a serious clue.
That does.
So, you walked to the window where you were actually intuitively doing what people have told you in the past is an effective way to get rid of seasickness.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the horizon. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah.
You found the window, you opened the curtains, you looked outside. Mm-hmm. Yes?
Yes.
When you went back to bed, the voice you heard, parallel incarnation, future version of yourself, repeated that to you because you weren't entirely landed yet. Mm-hmm. You hadn't entirely landed back into your physical realm yet, and this is what caused the fear. Mm-hmm. We sensed your fear. Mm-hmm. We reminded you of your own already intuitive knowledge to do that, to use that tool, that permission slip, to rebalance yourself. So again, go to the window. You're not done that yet there, you see?
Yeah.
Check out the horizon. So you did that again, and this is why you felt, you could say, urged to look at that particular edge between the worlds.
Yes.
Between the sky and the mountains.
Yeah.
Where they meet. Which also tells you this is where you came from, an overlap of worlds. You just met with those from the sky, bringing it down to earth. You see? And at the horizon, as a symbol, but also literally because it calms the balancing organ, in a sense, helps you ground in your body, anchor on this planet. As that symbol, you manifested this sentence to come through so clearly. A mix of higher self, future self, in that sense. Because you already knew that this was one tool you can use to anchor yourself.
Cool.
You see?
Yes. And in the gap, there was like a mountain or red rock formation. And
Yes.
there was a gap in between the red rocks.
Yes.
Was there a connection from there to the healing place that we were in earlier that day?
There are many cross connections in this particular area, but yes, that is one.
Okay, thank you.
Does that tell you something? What does the gap mean to you?
Serious connection?
Oh, not entirely. What does the gap mean to you?
Oh no, I don't know.
Are you sure? When you stood in the gap.
Yeah.
Several days ago you visited an area, which is exactly the area where you invited us to connect with you to begin with. You stood in a gap. What were you thinking of? What did you decide to let go? Oh.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Oh, I still don't remember.
Oh boy. Okay. I think I don't know what I let go of now.
It really doesn't matter necessarily. You don't have to share it for this group if you don't want to. Because you might be just pushing it to the back right now because of the circumstances that you have manifested right now.
Yeah.
So, whatever you were thinking of back then, this is your home play, was connected to your counter visitation. You were visiting us and you were escorted back home. Yes?
Yes.
So, it's connected to that visitation and the information that you were given in that moment and why you felt urged to connect from your heart with the gap of the red rocks behind the house that is in your horizon view in that moment.
I understand.
Why it was again relevant and why, on an analytical level, you began to ponder, is that gap connected to that other gap? Yes, it is.
Okay.
Not so much for what it looks like, but for what it means and what you asked for.
Okay.
And you're working on that, you're playing with that. And your counter visitation, in that sense, was a part of that process for you. So you can look into that a little deeper if you want.
I will.
Yes?
Yes.
Does that help you cross the gap that was here before your question and this answer?
So. Yes.
Okay, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Arjun.
We love you.
I love you too.